Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Your response depends on your location. You're welcome back to my channel, Comfy Science Tutorial, where we explore the wonders of science one experiment at a go. Now we'll look at sex linkage in human being. Sex linkage in human being. As we all know, the word sex linkage, we have some characteristics where genes are being carried on the X chromosomes of the sex chromosomes and are said to be sex linkage or sex linked characteristics whose genes are carried on X chromosomes of the sex chromosomes are said to be sex linked. Genes on the same chromosomes are said to be linked because they tend to be inherited together. The genes on S chromosomes are said to be linked because they are inherited together with other genes. A sex-linked gene is a gene located on the S chromosomes. Such genes are inherited along with such S chromosomes because what carries the genetic material of every individual or organism is the chromosomes. Example of sex link characteristics: we have color blindness, we have hemophilia, we have baldness, we have sickle cell anemia and albinoism. These are the examples of sex link characteristics in human being. Now, what is color blindness? Color blindness person cannot distinguish near colors. There are people who cannot be able to differentiate between colors that are very close. And what causes this? This is as an abnormality of the genes that control the production of cone cells in the retina of the eye. There is abnormality associated with the production that control the production of the cone cells in the retina of the eye. Then the next one is called the albinoism. So many of us have such sex link characters. This albinoism is a condition, we call it condition, in which the skin of the animal is not pigmented because of lack of what? Pigments called melanin. Melanin. When an individual who lack a color pigment called melanin is called an albino. So the condition is albinoism. Now the baldness. This is another sex-linked characteristics. Baldness is equally abnormality that is being controlled by a recessive gene. It is a situation which results in the abnormality of hair to grow on the upper dorsal part of the head, and this is mostly common in male individual. You see some people, when you notice them, you discover that at the upper part of their dorsal head there is no hair. There is no hair. It's an abnormality, and it's also equally referred as a sex-linked characters. We have hemophilia. What is hemophilia? It is disease, or we call it bleeding disease. The bleeding disease is also an abnormality that is controlled by a recessive gene located on the chromosomes. Just for instance, an individual who has inherited this character, a little puncture on the skin or any part of body can lead to what? A profuse bleeding that will last long. Even to some extent, when the person become weak, it can lead to death. This is a sex-linked character. Then the last but not the least is the sickle cell anemia. The sickle cell anemia is controlled by also a recessive gene, which causes some of the red blood cells of some people to we call it to be sickle in shape. The red blood the red blood cell of an individual who has this sexless character is become wrinkle in shape, inability to transport nutrients, oxygen, which could result to the affected area of the individual that is having this sex character to experience pain. And that pain is what we refer as crisis. When an individual is being found with this sex linked character, he will always fall from one sickness to another. Keep exploring, keep questioning. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for us to grow together. Thanks.